The Healing Congregation, an integrated approach to whole person ministry. I am so excited about this book, and I am looking forward to what we can learn from the author himself. I love to be able to hear from the author themselves about a book. Nothing is richer than that. So, Dr. Allen, congrats again on your book. Who is your primary audience for this book, and what do you hope they will take away from it?
All right, it's interesting. My primary audience is the average church member. That's where it starts.
Okay.
Because the average member of a church, you know, as Paul speaks about all the different parts fitting together like ligaments to make the whole body of Christ.
Yes.
You know, so it's like all the bricks. Like behind you there are bricks, so all the bricks fitting together that makes the whole building. So the average church member, because there is something there that the average church member can learn, how they can become a participant and advocate for whole person healing. Because you see, you're at home, then there may be first aid situations with your family or with your community. And there are certain first aid things, natural healing and so, that you can do, which wouldn't be any problem. Healthy lifestyles goes up far away. And the average church member can learn about healthy lifestyles and share with others in the workplace, in their neighborhood, in the church, women in women's groups, men in the men's groups, Sunday school teachers, and so on. Even talking to somebody after church, saying, boy, you know, I'm having this and that. You say, have you been to the doctor? You know, or talking to a friend. Well, last have you had an annual checkup? Do you know if you are diabetic and so on? You know, and so we have a screening Sunday at church. Come, you know, come and get screening. Have your eyes checked in the clinic, you know. So there is so much that the average church member can do. And I think when you look at the principles of health care, the scientific principles of public health, that is where most transformation takes place, at the grassroots. Not so much a doctor at the top of the pinnacle or the nurse. It is at the grassroots. And in fact, the book does have a section on what can be done for whole person healing without a doctor, nurse, or a counselor, you know, by non-professionals.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So the average church member will learn how to improve their attitude to self-care, their awareness, and also to encourage other members. That's what I'm hearing you say as well. Things they can practice at home, in their groups at church, their subgroups, and their communities, and their workplace.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And
can you give us a brief overview of how this book is structured?
All right. What I will say, of course, clearly, I mean, the leaders of the church, different church organizations, is for them as well, you know.
Yes.
And then, of course, the people who are working in all the different ministries we spoke about, each ministry of the whole person ministries, that the book is for those people. One is for them to understand the theory behind what they are doing, because if they understand the theory, the theology, and the public health theory, they'll be better able to serve, you know, and they'll be better able to train others in the church and to even help to train others in other churches, be able to spread, you know, so it gives depth to the service of leaders and participants in the healing ministry, and helps to develop their capacity, their motivation, and their ability to become advocates.
Yes, I like that. Developing capacity, motivation, and ability to become advocates. Yes. Excellent. So it's as a multi-tiered book for the average and for the leaders and everybody in between.
And that is it.